Evet, herkese merhabalar arkadaşlar. Yeni bölümden selamlar. Hemen yayının başında söylemeyi unutmayalım. Bol bol yorumlarınızı ve beğenilerinizi bekliyoruz. Hatırlatmış olalım. Hızlı bir şekilde maçımıza geçelim. New Orleans Pelicans'a karşı oynayacağız. Jonathan Isaac hala sakat. Aslında onu takaslama planlarım da vardı ama deadline öncesi sakat olduğu için hiç de istemediğimiz bir senaryo oluştu. Elimizde kalacak gibi görünüyor. Gerçi hani çok büyük bir sorun değil. İyi performans veriyor ama ben onu planlıyordum yani takaslamayı. Yapacak bir şey yok. Rakibimizin gücüne bakınca ilk beşine abi bu maçı da alalım artık dedirtiyor. Eğer bu maçı verirsek gerçekten tanking'e mi gitsek diye düşünmeyecek değilim yani. Onu söyleyeyim. Bu maçı da alalım abi.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Miller, Kane out there with Jalen Duren.
Hadi bakalım evimizdeyiz. Geçen maç yenildik. Tatum'a yenildik diyelim biraz da. Ama bu maç alırız diye umut ediyorum. Geçen bölümü söylemiştim, bir kalibrasyonla ilgili bir sıkıntım var abi yani. Joystick'imle ilgili bir sıkıntı yaşıyorum. Hala da yaşıyorum. İnşallah sonra bakacağız.
You know, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes, and if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play.
From Beal, he's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Pass to Duren. Here's Branham. He's covered by Beal. Here's Payne. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Booker looking around. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Beal.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any
Açık konuşuyorum. Bu maçtan galibiyet bekliyorum abi. Bu maçı alamazsak eksiğimiz de olsa bize geçmiş olsun.
Payne with it. Duren with a screen on Booker. Pass to Jovic.
Jovic'ten 3 denemesi olmadı.
Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Booker. Payne covering. Outside for Beal.
Bu sefer geç erken bıraktık pardon.
New Orleans has gone 1 or 2.
Bomboşluk erken bıraktık.
New Orleans moving it around. Miller outside. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
They set the pick. Outside for Beal. Back to Booker. Kept alive. Pass to Marshall. In the corner, it's Capella. And here is Marshall, covered by Miller. Another shot. And Beal lays it in. Beal's got 7 points.
Derdim bu maç hiç şey değil abi. Aman şöyle iyi oynayayım, aman böyle olsun. Hiç umurumda değil inan. Sadece yenmek abi yani. Çünkü rakip, zayıf bir rakip görmüşken yenmemiz lazım.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
On defense, Washington. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Jovic. Payne with it. Puts up a 3. Here's Duran. And Duran
Rebound'ı
slams
kaçırınca
it in.
Capela, Jalen Duran.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Outside Beal for three. Now here's Marshall, covered by Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one comes up a bit short. Miller with the ball.
Bunu nasıl çalamadım lan?
Miller, no what?
İlginç bir
And
sekans.
that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drop.
And it's Miller in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside Beal. Pass to Capela. Outside Beal.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got 10 points.
Her yerden atmaya devam
He's
ediyor.
just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Driving in. And oh boy.
Capela'ya mı çaldılar? Evet.
But he gets the call and will shoot two. Pelicans shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Dort, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Wizards. 3-point lead. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Pass to Duran. Now here's Payne, defended by Booker.
Yeah, the defender all
Booker'a çaldılar.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Payne hits them both. And here's Booker. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Terminenko. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Williams, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Miller against Beal. Takes a 3. Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Miller against Beal. Pass to Terminenko. For 3. Booker drills it from outside. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Ama bu çok basit bir faul oldu ya. Ve bu 42'ledi abi. Çok ilginç.
So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 5. Payne finds Dort. New Orleans moving the ball around. Takes it from 10. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
And he loves
Brandon
that
Miller
area. Can cause a lot of headaches for a defense.
oyunda tutmaya çalışıyor onları bak.
From the mid-range.
Now here's Booker. Payne covering. Here's Terminenko.
Oo, Durmanenko da kaldırdı attı.
Outstanding start from three-point range.
Bugün istekli takım.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Pass to Jovic. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
There's the pick. The drive by Booker. And here is Dermanenko. Kicks it out to Booker.
Denedi Booker
Three
oldu.
off target.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Beal dishes to Booker. Capella sets a screen for Booker. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Miller, the pass to Dort.
Dort
Good. And Miller gets the assist.
göndermişti.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wizards leading by 3. Outside, Russell. Pass to Dermanenko. Back to Russell. To the middle. And the basket by Dermanenko. He has 7.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside, Dort. Pass to Branham. Back to
Bomboş Dort.
Beyond the arc. Dermanenko with the rebound. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Phoenix. Down low, here's Waters. Russell with it. 16 feet away. Again, the
D'Angelo
Wizards.
Russell.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
And 101 left to play here in the first. Pass to Duran. Here's Branham. Barnes outside. Over Williams. Barnes can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 7. Here's the screen. To the inside. That's tipped and stolen by Barnes. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Branham, the pass to Dort. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort's got 6 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Russell against Barnes. Here is Russell.
Set çalışmadı, bilmiyorum farkında mısınız?
He takes it in, and the basket is good. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Genel olarak
Just
istediğimizi
such a
aldık ilk periyot
well-rounded
diyebiliriz.
offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's
İyi
Washington
gidiyoruz.
with their lead standing at
Galibiyet
6
lazım
points here
bize.
at the end of the
Playoff'lara
quarter.
kalmak
And the
istiyorsak.
three-point shot has been big for him. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Barnes out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Branham in at point guard. There's a good screen. It's Russell with the drive. Beal gets a wide open
Erken
look.
attık,
Off the mark
erken
there
attık.
with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly
Eski oyuncularımız
increased
bizi
for
atmaya
Walker
devam
Kessler.
ediyor.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Barnes outside. That's tipped.
Yabusele hızlı ucumda iyi sayılır.
Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans trail by 7. Barnes outside. Outside, Dort from past the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Russell against Dort.
Çaldı topu Dort. Sonra gittik biz çaldık ama geri gitti.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Branham. That shot off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. They set the pick. Takes it inside. Beal from long range. Connects from 3-point range.
Farkı 10'a kadar çıkardı.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Wizards making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me.
Bu seti o kadar işlevsel kullanıyorum ki abi.
Analytically, people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much.
İnsanın başka bir şey kullanısı gelmiyor. Baksanıza. İşlediği sürece kullanıyoruz.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Robinson Earls checked in.
Number 50.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Miller against Booker. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Booker against Miller. And it's Beal in the corner. Shoots the three.
Biraz geç kaldı.
Kessler with the rebound.
Bu da güzel bir settir
Pelicans
bu
trail
arada.
by 9. Nobody near Barnes. Drops in the tray.
Harrison Barnes
He
hemen
has 5.
cezayı
Well,
kesti.
Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Booker the pass to Marshall. Back to Booker. Good D by Miller. New Orleans has
Üst
gone to
üste
the
boş
free
hücumlar.
throw 11 times tonight.
Hayır,
Nailed
hayır,
three.
hayır.
That one's good, Barnes.
No, Harrison Barnes geri getirdi. 8-0'lık
Wizards
bir
leading by 3.
seri.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can
İyi savunma.
and unify a lot.
Kapela dedem.
That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Oo, Jameson iyi
This is
girdi ama
close.
o
Pelicans
nasıl
trail by
bitiriş
6.
kurban olayım.
Here's Barnes into the lane.
Harrison Barnes bu süreçte takımı iyi
Gets
tutuyor.
into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now Booker. Outside for Beal.
Biz de buradan atmaya beslenmeye devam ediyoruz. 25 sayı oldu Bradley Beal.
Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Dort. Barnes outside. Kessler setting the pick for Barnes. Here's Kessler. Solid play in the low
Zor bir
block, and
sayı.
that one's good.
Kessler'dan.
Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Booker against Miller. Outside for Beal.
Bradley Beal nereye doğru gidiyor bakacağız. Bakacağız nereye doğru gidiyor.
Three-pointer
Bunu deneyeceğiz, zorlayacağız.
Here's Miller. The kick out to Barnes. Kessler setting the pick for Barnes. To the middle. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed.
Bunu merak ediyorum yani.
And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Israrla atmaya devam ediyor
Booker
çünkü.
against Miller. Outside for Beal.
Şuna bak.
And again, Washington with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots?
Üstüne bir de yanıyor. Yanıyorken de devam etmek gerekir.
Pass to Robinson Earl.
Yok ya bu.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington leading now by 9. Booker in the corner. Capella with a screen on Miller.
Bakalım.
Miller against Booker. They set the pick. Outside for Beal.
Bir tane daha. Yanıyorken değerlendirelim dediğim gibi.
Working hard. Another 3.
And he's approaching
Böyle
the
devam.
franchise record for threes in a game. Miller against Booker. Here's Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Harrison Barnes nefes aldırmaya çalışıyor ama bizim nefese fırsat vermememiz lazım. Bir tane daha gelecek mi bakalım.
The drive by Booker.
Bu sefer olmadı. Bu sefer olmadı ya. Bunu da atsaydı zaten mola gelirdik.
Back to Dort. Miller outside. No good on the three. Washington shooting 66% right now. This offense getting
Abimiz yanıyor. Devam.
They set the screen.
Abimiz yanıyor. Devam.
The drive by Booker. Beal
Aynen böyle.
good on the triple.
Daha devreye gitmedik. 37 sayıyla oynuyor. İnanılmaz. Tek kelimeyle inanılmaz.
Here's Miller. Washington with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes
Bir tane
continue.
daha
And
deneyelim.
it's weighing down.
İnsan bir heyecanlanıyor ya.
Booker with it. He's got 5. Kessler with the rebound.
Bu sefer seti
Kessler's got
çözdüler
4
hocam.
rebounds now tonight.
Hocam seti çözdüler hocam.
Barnes, good for another bucket. He's
Yalnız
made
köşeden de
half a dozen
anında
now.
affetmiyorlar
6
yani.
for
Hemen
8
çat.
on the
Hemen.
night.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Neil oyunda değil mi?
Washington leading now by 10.
Bu ne demektir? Aynı seti oynayabiliriz. Bir de Russell'la oynasın.
122
Oo,
left in
Booker
the
da
first
oynuyor.
half. And play stops.
Ama Durmanenko
Looks to be an illegal screen.
illegal screen yaptığı için maalesef set patladı.
Pelicans trail by 10. Branham, the pass to Duran. Dane looking around. And Duran
Oy,
slams it
Jalen
in.
Duran
Well, let me
harika
tell you
bir
something about
takip
Jalen
smacı.
Duran. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Gel Durmanenko.
Now, here is
Durmanenko
Russell.
senin yaptığın perdeyi öpüyorum canım.
Booker with it. Duran picks him up.
Yani sadece öpüyorum. Devin Booker da yargı dağıtmaya devam ediyor asistleriyle.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Payne. There's the pick. Launches a three. Washington with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here's
Russell'ı mı
Booker.
gönderdik
5
kenara?
points in the
Ha.
game. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Oy! Hayat öpücüğü geldi. Jovic'den hayat öpücüğü. Evet, gözler Bradley Beal'da. Çünkü devreye giderken kaç sayıda olduğuna bir daha bakacağız.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the New Orleans Pelicans.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And now let's take a glimpse. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan,
37
who
sayı,
has the second half
%67
call.
ile oynuyor takım genel anlamda. Bu yüksek bir rakam. Zaten bu yüzdeyi düşürmeden devam edersek 3. periyotta maç kopar gibi geliyor.
Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
They've got Clint Capella. Bradley Beal is out there with Booker, and it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Payne, and it's good. With time
Bu
running down
iyi
to the shot
savunmaydı
clock.
ama
Payne's got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans.
elimizi alamadık.
Miller against Booker. Outside for Beal. Good.
Bir yılda 40'ı buldu.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way.
Alkışlar Bradley Beal, Devin Booker
And he's
ikilisine diyelim.
making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a
İyi
single game.
savunma. Bir daha deneyecekler mi?
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
Jalen Duren'den zorlama bir atış.
And so Booker will bring it up for Washington. It's a 10-point game. Here's the screen. Going inside. Beal from
Bunu zorlayacağım abi. Bunu zorlayacağım abi.
And this parade of threes.
Madem böyle bir avantajımız var, bunu zorlayacağım.
Keeps knocking him down.
Buranın franchise rekoru kaçtı ya? Bu herif içinden geçecek gibi yani.
What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
There's Miller with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Kırılması zor bir rekora doğru götürüyor mevzuyu ya.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside for Beal.
Bunu da attı.
And again for 3.
Durdurulamıyor abi. Durdurulamıyor abi.
That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Durdurulamıyor herif.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is
Çok
a night
ilginç
we
bir
will
bölüm
never
izliyoruz.
forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Pelicans trail by 16.
Bu gidişle Devin Booker da 20 asisti geçecek bugün herhalde.
Duren finds Payne. Duren with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 6. Payne can't hit.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Booker against Miller. There's the pick. Outside for Beal.
Bu sefer girmedi mi lan? Ah be. Girmeyince o kadar üzülüyoruz ki. Alıştık
They
çünkü.
say it was last touched by Miller.
Washington. Substitution for your Wizards.
Booker with no one around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Duren sets the screen for Payne. Duran, the pass to Jovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You coach stand at various levels for 30 years.
Hem Bradley Beal'ın harika performansını izliyoruz hem de diğer yandan rahat bir galibiyet almaya çalışıyoruz. Bu da bizim için güzel. Her zaman zorlanmak iyi değil abi.
I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says
Arada bizim de
win or
yüzümüz
loss.
diyorsun, değil mi?
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Brenham pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but
Ulan
just
çalıyor.
off the mark.
Now here's Payne. Defense right
Brandon
on.
Miller
And
girmedi.
again, no good by New Orleans.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Here's Booker.
Devin Booker.
He's got 11.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Duran. Miller outside. Right block shot. And he gets the button.
Yeah, powering through the
Brandon
foul
Miller
there.
zorladı ama
Showing
istediğinde
some
aldı
serious
diyebiliriz.
intensity.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Good chance here for Booker. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Russell's checked in.
Evet, New Orleans tarafı iyice dağılmış durumda. Bizim gençleri izleyeceğiz gibi görünüyor.
Uncovered. And there it is.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins.
İyice
Plenty
dağıldılar
of
abi.
teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on.
Oraya değil, oraya
The more
değil.
the better. Here's Duran. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's now
Durup dururken
6
umutlandırmayın lan
points here
adamları.
for Jalen Duran. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Russell, good on the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace.
Yabuselerin en sevdiğim konularından biri abi iyi
And
perdeler.
it's Miller
İyi
in the
perde
corner.
yapıyor.
Claims the
Bu da benim için
three-pointer.
önemli.
Miller's got 10
Yani
points.
Durman Enko'nun perdeleri gördükten sonra
And he didn't waste it.
ne
His
demek
second
istediğimi
three
bence
of the game.
anlıyorsunuzdur.
Here's Russell. He's got 8. Up top, Capella. Pass to Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. It's good. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
We know Coach Jordan Hawkins has already shown upside as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, and here's what sets him apart. There's a lot of guys in the league who can make spot-up threes. But Jordan Hawkins is great on the move.
Doğru yere
Defenders
çıkardılar.
have a very tough time
Girmedi ama
chasing
doğru
him
oyun
around,
buydu.
and he's got the confidence you need to be great.
Now, here is Russell. Payne covering. It's Russell with the drive.
Hawkins.
Shot good.
Bu çocuktan olacağına inanıyorum ya. Hawkins'ten memnunum.
Particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Payne in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Duran, no good.
Jalen Duran yine garip şeyler deniyor.
But really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Hawkins.
Hawkins bu sefer olmadı. Biraz geç
And
kaldı.
even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on
Ya
that
bu
last
Selen'in ne
play.
güzel perde yaptığını gördük ama değil mi gene?
Duran sets the screen for Miller. Back to Duran.
Evet, Duran Capella'yı görünce vazgeçti yani.
Pass to Payne. Over Russell. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Ulan ya bu Sele'yi ilk 5'e mi alsın ya? Şu an onu düşünmedim değil. Şimdi dediğim gibi abi perdeleri görüyorsunuz ne kadar rahat yapıyor. Perdelemeleri çok önemli benim için.
Russell's got 10 points in the game.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially
Farkı da iyice açtık.
around the rim.
They could use a bucket. And the layup is up and in. Branham's got his first
Dördüncü
points in
periyot
the
bizim
game.
için biraz
And
rahat
that's just
geçecek
showing off
diyebiliriz.
right there, guys. I mean, he
Neyse
is
gençlerimizi görürüz.
with that crossover.
1:32 left in the third quarter.
Sevdiğimiz bir isim oyuna girmiş. Tabii ki o zaman
Russell against
Durmanenko'nun perdeleriyle ilerlemeye.
The kick out to Williams.
Oo, Cody Williams da attı. İlginç.
Russell's got 6
Aslında
assists
maçımızda
tonight.
Denver maçında hiçbir şey atamamıştı. Bir tane atıp sonra beni yakmıştı.
To pick apart
Ama
the
burada atıyor
defense
bakalım.
and find the open man.
Now Barnes. 15 points in the game. Pass to Robinson Earl. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Robinson Earl's got his second bucket of the night. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Beal for the three.
Bradley Beal 49.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
Klay Thompson'ın rekorunu geçmiş. Neler yaptın evlat? Neler yaptın evlat? Bunu da denedim, bilerek denedim yani.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Miller, no up. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Russell with it. There's a screen. Outside for Beal. From downtown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but overall.
Rahat bir maç bizim için geçiyor. Alışık olduğumuz bir durum değil biliyorsunuz.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Brandon Miller. He's out there with Lou Dort. Barnes out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. Here's Marshall.
Ah be Marshall, bunları at.
They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Robinson Earl, good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Durmanenko garip perdeleriyle geliyor.
They set the pick.
Sayılır.
Pass to Durmanenko. Beal from long range.
Biraz erken
It's
bıraktı.
rebounded by New Orleans.
Biraz
Kessler's
yüzdesi
got
düştü.
5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. Played in with a nice touch
Biraz
off the glass.
yüzdesi düştü. Son 3 üçlüğü kaçırdı ama canı sağ olsun be yiğidimizin.
We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Booker. Beal from long range.
Evet,
Kessler with the rebound.
yüzdeyi düşürmeye devam ediyor.
Kessler's
Canı sağ
got
olsun.
6 rebounds now in the game. Jacks up a three. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Dort. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can tell
Yayına sokmamız
he's
lazım
looking
Bradley
for
Beal'ı.
his shot. He just believes
Hadi.
it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to
Bradley
respond
Beal'ı
to
boş
that
bırakmıyorlar
and
fark
chase him
ettiyseniz.
off the arc.
Here's Beal. Pass to Marshall. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Now here's Beal. Back to Dermenenko. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Wizards lead by 19. The Pelicans have gotten all three of the top here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer.
Beal'ın eli ısınana kadar devam hocam.
They set the screen. The drive by Booker. There's
Isınacak elbet. Elbet ısınacak. İnanıyoruz.
That one goes in.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep.
52 attı.
If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Dort passes to Miller. Dermenenko with the rebound. Wizards leading by 20. And here's Booker. The kick out to Williams. Beal taking his time here. 4 on the shot clock.
Zor ya.
Nice defense from Dort.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Barnes finds Dort. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here is Barnes. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and
rakiplerimizi vuracağımız en büyük silah herhalde Bradley Beal, Devin Booker ikilisinin bu seti oldu.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jovic passes to Dort. Payne kicks to Dort. Here's Jovic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Now here's Booker. Payne covering. Now here's Booker. Beal from long
Bir tane
range.
daha.
And again for three.
Bir tane daha.
He's
Doymuyor.
really sniping them from outside.
Doymuyor. Delirdi.
Feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Duren. Miller outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Beal. And there's the drive. And stolen by Miller.
Bradley Beal çok kötü pas.
Payne with it and guarded by Capella.
Harika blok
Capella.
Capella.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella.
Bradley Beal 60. sayısını böyle bıraktı.
Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Miller finds Duren. Payne with it. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit.
Saygılar hocam.
And that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Outside for Beal.
Ulan bu sefer erken attı.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans.
İşi biraz eğlencesine döktük zaten.
To Duren. Here's Payne. Duren with the screen on Booker. 5 to shoot. And Duren slams it in.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which
Son
doesn't
bölümü
allow
artık
much room
eğlenerek.
for interference.
Now Booker. Outside for Beal. And another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game.
Oo, Devin Booker.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Now here's Booker. Payne covering. Beal from long range.
Bunu da attı abi. Bunu da attı abi. Adam delirdi. Devin Booker 20 asist ama yani diğer yandan öbür deli de.
Payne with it. Pass to Jovic. Buries the long-range jumper. Jovic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented
Daha
plays
deneyeceğiz.
that are working.
Well, you know it's become a
Bu
three-point
o kadar
shooting
önemli
league.
büyük bir silah ki
Teams
bizim için
shooting a
abi.
steady diet from outside.
They set the pick. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
And here's Payne. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pass to Beal.
Evet işte franchise rekoru. Önce 60 attı, sonra 66 attı. Washington'da rekoru kırdı. Muazzam performans.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. And here's Miller outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Beal.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
There's the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses, and he wants that one back. And that's a foul.
Uzun zamandır bu kadar rahat, iyi bir maç çıkarmıyoruz. Kendimizi de tebrik etmek lazım.
Substitution on the court.
And the Pelicans with possession here.
Washington foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the first one drops. Payne hits them both. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Russell high post. He's against Miller.
O neymiş ya bu sele la?
And again, Washington no good. New Orleans with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. floats one. Count that one for Torch. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 17.
Mükemmel galibiyet. Moral veren galibiyet. Bradley Beal'ın rekoru. Felaket bir maç. Bizim için acayip keyifliydi. Bradley Beal neler yaptı abi yani. Evet, 30'da 20. 30'da 20 yanlış duymadınız. 30'da 20 üçlükle oynadı. 66 sayı. Bir top kaybı var sadece. Daha ne yapsın abi bu adam? Bizim için her şey çok güzel gidiyor. Önümüzdeki maçlara bakıyoruz. Evet, Berkay'la var ve Ömer'le var. Bakalım. Orada görüşeceğiz. Umarım beğenmişsinizdir. Keyifli bir bölümdü. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, videoyu beğenmeyi ve aynı zamanda tabii yorum yapmayı unutmayın. Kendinize iyi bakın Tosbalar. Görüşürüz. Bay bay.